Hey, this
Hey
is our
y'all,
Friday
it's
edition. We
this is our Friday
support
edition
each
of
other.
Meet the Shoe,
Yes.
and today we're talking about sexual assault, uh,
Mm-hmm.
sexual abuse amongst older men, creepy men, as we would say. There was a article that came out with Russell Simmons last night where he discussed how he could have been a better man, right? In the
Okay.
industry, he talked about how he, at the time of the that he came out with Def Jam
Mm-hmm.
about the rap music at that time. So he didn't necessarily blame himself, but he did as far as saying he took 9 lie detector tests. He
Yes,
took
I
them
saw
9 times to prove
that
that
he
he
has done
didn't do anything wrong, right?
it. Right.
But here's the thing with that. Anytime that a woman says that she doesn't want to do it, you will get the Birkin or the coach, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying those are the level of women that they deal with, girl,
Yes.
that the girls that are younger, they're gonna deal with they're gonna take a coach bag or the lower level bag. You're buying them things. You're paying for their bills, their nails and their hair.
Yeah.
So you're baiting them, coaching them, grooming them to listen to the things that you're saying as far as when it comes to sex,
Right.
you know, manipulating their mind, master manipulating their mind to
Mm-hmm.
make them believe that, oh, wow, he bought me these things, so I owe him, right? I
Exactly.
owe him my body. I owe him my sexual favors because he's given me pleasurable things as far as making my life easier by paying my bills or
Mm-hmm.
paying my rent, making me look better
Well,
and make me
but
feel better as a
and they
person.
they don't understand some of that stuff you could pay your doggone self as long as you apply yourself and work a job or be an entrepreneur or some sort. You can buy all that stuff your damn self.
Right,
Unless he's really, really high level, like some of these artists are, and
right,
they buying you a home. Some just that's like you say, high level Birkin bag type stuff. Because I
right,
told my daughter, you know what I'm saying, I raised her and my children to not depend on no man to take care of you
never, never.
ever. You know what I'm saying? And I exposed her to nicer things. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a woman of value. I like nice things. And
Right,
I show her this is what you do. She's 10, 11. Get your nails done. I get your feet done. I make sure your hair is done. You're sitting in a salon setting. You're getting that
right,
experience as a young girl. So when you get older,
right,
you know what I'm saying? It's like normal, a normal way.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Work hard for what you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want a car, you take the steps to be able to obtain that car you want. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Without having
right,
to ask a man for anything. You know what I'm saying? If a man wants you, he's gonna want you for you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You're gonna be his mate. You're not at the end
right,
of the day, you're not gonna be just a one time toss it up, whatever. You're gonna be a wife.
right.
This is what you wife material. You know what I'm
And they're
saying?
gonna treat you well instead of treating you like trash.
Right.
Actually. They'll treat you
Exactly.
very well. When you respect yourself, they'll respect you. It's
Mhm.
not that I'm not against older men dating younger women, right? It's all
And
up to
all
the
the women
choice.
are not
It's
creepy.
all up to the choice of the individual, right?
Yes.
But I mean, you have to know if an older man is preying on anybody that's under the age of 18, that's sexual assault to
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you got to ask yourself as a younger woman, why wouldn't he want somebody more of his age?
Exactly. Because
It's
he
to
won't
manipulate your mind, right?
manipulate
It's
your
to manipulate your mind. Now, if you're an older man that's in your whatever age and you're dealing with somebody that's over the age of 21, that's your business, right?
mind. Yeah.
Still goes back to it's to manipulate your mind, right?
So Russell
So then
Simmons, didn't he
go
have
ahead.
some sexual assaults against him?
Yeah, so that's what he was discussing, that he had went he
Like,
had did that 9 times to prove
mhm,
that he didn't do it. Here's my
right,
thing with that. I understand why he probably did do the 9 test or whatever, to continue to prove to his children, because he only has 2 daughters, right? So
right.
he doesn't want to look like this person they're painting him to be to them. That's
Mhm,
probably who he's really trying to prove it to, right?
mhm,
At the same time, he's constantly, to get the heat off of him, I feel, attacking his baby's mother, which she's out of line. She
right.
took $80 million of his stocks.
Eight
And
hundred, eight
well,
hundred million.
oh, okay, excuse
800.
me, 800
Two
million. Okay, I
zeros.
said that wrong. Two
Okay.
zeros, right?
Mhm,
800 million, right?
mhm,
Of his stocks, and paid for her current boyfriend, husband, or whatever, baby dad's legal situation.
mm.
So what do you say for that? He did mess with her. From my understanding, she was under
She
the
was
age of
17.
18. She was 17 at the time when she started dating him.
Mhm.
It was okay for
Well, he wifed
apparently
her
to,
though. He wifed her.
he wifed her. It was okay according to her parents, right?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Now, to go on 20, 30 years later to steal from him, that's out of line. That
Yeah.
doesn't exclude because I messed with you. You messed with me when I was underage. That it's okay for me to take from you,
Once they
right?
separated, I'm quite sure they divvied all their assets and separated. Right.
He
She
was
did not
still,
have.
they're still business partners.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, they were still business partners. He didn't. He. Here's the thing. He didn't have an emotional attachment anymore. He had a business. He loved and respected her as his kid's mother, and he did not
Mhm.
have an emotional attachment. So he didn't care who she was fucking around with. Excuse my language. He didn't care who she was
Right.
messing with. So I respect that of him. Now, for her to steal from
Mhm.
him, these allegations got to be right, because she hasn't came out and tried to defend herself on that,
No,
right?
she has.
She
Mm,
was
no, she
wrong,
has.
period. So moving on from that, older men
Gloria.
prey on the younger women
They
because
do.
their mind isn't seasoned enough, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
educated enough.
Right.
They haven't been on the earth for long enough to be game savvy. They could sit around some older women and learn a few things, but they
Right.
still haven't experienced it. So
Right.
they're gonna allow an older man to pay everything that they haven't paid for. So with the story of go ahead with the story of Gloria.
Okay, Gloria, she's been in industry a long time. This is she's pretty much a video vixen too. You know, she back then she was in the video with Big Pimpin'. She was the one wearing
Right.
the only white girl probably in there. Rest of
No,
Hispanic.
she's not white.
Hispanic,
She's
right?
Spanish.
Spanish, Spaniard.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hmm.
She the one wore the white mink coat in Big Pimpin'.
Yep. Right.
So she just talks about how men prey on women. She talked about her this producer that actually tried to sell her to a
To
Russian,
a Russian.
to a Russian,
To
tried to
the
sell her
Russian.
body to a Russian. And she said
So
this
so
stuff
so
goes
wait.
on in the
Stop right
industry.
there. Stop right there. Imagine that. You as being a brown or black, but she's a brown girl, right?
Mhm.
Imagine her being that, and her being straddling the fence. She has ethnicity, whatever, in her, right?
Yeah,
You know, and but she's light enough to
yeah,
appear
to
to
look white.
look like she's a white woman, but she's
Yes,
not,
but she's
right?
not.
And so they will sell you as to have this idea, but you're still, of some type of, melanated inside of you. So I'm
Mhm.
saying that because that's the illusion that these men do. They
Mhm.
want you just enough. They don't want you to appear back black, but be black inside. Be
Right, right,
associated. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Enough association of it, but
Mhm.
don't look like it. That's
But yeah,
sick
but they
within
were
itself.
yeah, But she said that that's it's normal to do that in the industry, higher ups, giving away girls or passing girls to other people. But then remember, I was telling you, they passing each other off because I'm quite sure, hey, give me a couple dollars. I got this girl for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
This,
right.
and that. But you don't even know what's going on. You thinking the dude like you.
Right.
The dude digging you. No.
You're right. Right. They use you. They also use you as arm pieces to be in these meetings, to get in these doors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that he's the go-to guy for the beautiful women.
Yes.
He's the go-to guy for these younger girls. Oh, that will look good with me when I go do business meetings. You're a good arm piece. You're gonna make that you're gonna get me that $1 million deal. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put that money into this business. So I say for younger women, just pay attention to what's going on. Don't worry so much about your bills or your assets and things, because guess what? Everything's gonna fall in line spiritually. Whatever's for you, God's gonna give it for you. That's it. Nobody can take it or give it to you. It's gonna come naturally.
Yes. And
you don't gotta sell yourself to lay down for no dollar.
No. So those that are tuning in, have y'all ran into a creepy old man? Drop the comment. We're gonna
talk a creepy old woman. Shoot, men could come running to a creepy old woman.
Look, let me tell you something. Jane Fonda was on TV. She 80-something years old. She said she want a 20-year-old.
There you go. So they come in each. They come in male and female.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
It's Friday.